Where do you think the industry is going as far as demand manufacturing? You said subscription models. So many of the retailers are now going towards the subscription models. I mean, there was time when only the tuxedos were rentals, and then became prom dresses as the second one. But today, more and more brands and retailers are opening subscription models of 2 garments a month, 3 garments a month, or 2 garments at a time, unlimited number of changes back and forth, just like the Netflix model of movies rental. Where do you think this is going?
I really don't know. I think with everything in life, you know, when I write with a pen and paper, I feel a sudden like sense of satisfaction. Like it feels old and like gratifying to me to actually sit and write something versus always being on my phone or typing. I think that we're going to get to a point where people are going to really miss going to the store and going shopping and going to a fitting room and trying things on. I don't think that's dead.
No, it'll never go away.
I don't think it's going to go away. And I think it's going to actually have a resurgence, but in a different way that I don't really totally know how, but it'll be a different shopping experience, but I think it's going to get revitalized in a different way. I think that's going to happen. I don't have a magic 8 ball to tell us how, but that's going to happen. People are, you know, it's already kind of starting to happen. You know, there's an influencer and she's a mommy blogger, and I have 2 kids and she also has 2 kids, and I like her jeans, so I'm like, oh, I buy them from her because I relate to her life. And I think that's going to get bigger and bigger, is this idea of connecting to people. You know, you almost feel like you kind of know them, but you don't really know them, and kind of using them as like your stylist, if you will. I think that is going to become more and more pronounced as well.
I tend to agree with you. I also feel that certain categories or certain products, yes, it may go through the subscription model, especially the products that can be recognized very clearly. Maybe a particular embroidery or maybe a particular loud print. So maybe I don't want to be seen wearing that thing again and again. So I wear it and then I give it away, and somebody else wears it someplace else and someplace else, and so on. That may have a life for subscription model. Mm-hmm. But the basic black blouse or the basic products, I want to own it. I want to keep it. I'm not going to wear blouses, but I'm mentioning a category. But then when you start going into categories which require fit, how does anybody keep those categories where the inseam or the waist or the body shapes and so on are different? That will be still sold by the brands to these bodies. I don't think that's going to go into the subscription. Just go back and see what happened to the tuxedo rental market. There was a time when a good tuxedo would cost around $700. It didn't make sense for me to go buy one where I could rent it for $150. They would do a temporary adjustments for that, or they charge for that. But it was still a one wear or one weekend wear. And the manufacturers or the companies who offer those rentals, they knew that they could get 3 rentals to recover their money and rest is profit. But after 5 or 7, they were discarded. As the cost of manufacturing went down, where I could afford one for almost the same price as one good rental would cost. The market just disappeared. I know Philadelphia was full of all the tuxedo rentals or the manufacturers. Same thing applies, I think, in the garments. Cost of manufacturing will continue to go down. Does that mean the inventory that I have will continue to increase because I have more subscribers? Or do I change that business model? I think the jury is out on that one. It sounds good. Unfortunately, apparel industry, there are very few leaders and a lot of followers. They find out this brand is doing, this retailer is doing, so we gotta jump in. But it hasn't been thought out. In my opinion, that subscription model will die faster than it picks up the momentum. Because the cost of manufacturing, cost of owning is less. Nobody has to go out and buy everything at a very high price. That is the reason why certain discount stores are doing phenomenally well. That is the reason why California fashion industry is doing phenomenally well, because they make disposable clothing. I can afford to wear it 2 times or 3 times, and then discard it. Zara model. They are not making quality garments like Marks and Spencer that last you forever. They want 2 wears or 3 wears or 3 washes and let it go down, because that's what the idea is.